Hello friends, and welcome to Shadowfax Games. I am once again playing Frostpunk. Let's get started. I have made it to the end of the second week in a new home scenario, which is the first scenario in the game. If you didn't watch the previous two episodes, I've played a lot of Frostpunk, but I had taken about a year break before I started this playthrough. So I do kind of mostly know what I'm doing, but I may have forgotten some things. Just waiting for it to load. I am on PlayStation 5, playing this. So at the end of the last one, I had managed to discover Tesla City and set up an outpost to send steam cores to my main city. So I've still got 2 scouts exploring. I don't know if it'll be worth it to create a 3rd scouting party by the time I get that in. Researched. What am I currently researching? Blind hunters, perfect. And then I think I need to unlock more. I believe I want to keep upgrading my steelworks. Are they both upgraded? Steam steelworks? Steam steelworks. Okay, so they're both upgraded. Yep, I'm just checking on my economy, so I'm making plenty of coal, plenty of extra coal. Food, I do have a healthy surplus, but I may want to invest in some more, especially since I do have some free workers. I've got engineers. So I think another hunter's hut would be good. I'll get that built. How am I doing on storage? I'm doing fine. I guess I could probably build another storehouse for wood or coal. Actually, let's build one for each, because part of this scenario will require me to stockpile. Resources for, it will require me to stockpile resources for the end of the game. So right now I'm running 1 steam hub. I think I could have even put it out 1 street farther. Yeah, in fact, if I build a 2nd steam hub, I think I'll build it on this street here. In the meantime, I've got plenty of housing, plenty of food. I'm not sure why 9 people are hungry. I think it's probably just, getting enough people to the actual cookhouse. But they're making plenty of food, so that shouldn't be an issue. Yeah, so I'm building another hunter's hut, which will use up 10 of my workers, and I'm getting close to being able to have blind hunters. Some workers want to see you. They've dragged an engineer with them, accusing him of disloyalty. He was reading us this, trying to turn us against you. One of the workers shoves a tattered book into your hands. Damn fools, snarls the engineer. It's Dickens. I've been trying to educate them. Keep up the good work, or this man is innocent. I'm okay with a little bit of discontent to allow people to keep reading Dickens. So that's all good. I want to keep hope high. I just want to see that. I have a little over 7 days to get rid of 21 more Londoners. So guard tower or guard tower has a patrol which is still recharging. All right. So let's see what happens. We've reached the damaged snowcat. Explore, steel. So this used to be a large snowcat. Its steam turbine must have exploded, turning it into a heap of junk. We found supplies inside the wreck. We'll surely find a good use for them. So yeah, take the resources. I think I'll go farther out and then try to hit this on the way back. I should consider building a second outpost to collect food. Or steel? Maybe steel. Yeah, I should build a second outpost to collect steel, because I think steel is one of my hardest things to produce. So under technology, outpost depot. There should be a second spot for an outpost depot. Going to continue this path. I want to go around that coal mine. Yep, so I should build the coal mine is what I should do. I am unfortunately out of wood, or not wood, metal. So we'll come at it from this direction. Alright, yeah, so that's interesting that I am out running low on metal, so I do have one of my automatons working on collecting metal, which is good. So I want to set these to wood and coal so I can get some stockpiled. What's going on here? Another theft. Send guards to catch them. I do think I need to maybe start prison soon because I keep having to deal with crime. Our guards did a good job. They got the goods back, but more importantly, they caught one of the thieves. Now we can put an end to the thievery. What should we do with the thief? So that'll give me 3 days to build the prison. Let him go, but we'll prepare a place for him soon. So yeah, I will need to build a prison. That's okay. Let me put my workers in here. Scouts reached the supply depot. This guy is still on his way, taking his sweet time. Alright. Explore. A hidden stash. Searching the shack, we found plenty of valuable supplies. Discovered an abandoned sawmill. Take resources. Yeah, so I'll go on to the abandoned sawmill. Yep. I'm still waiting for this road to build. Temperature falls. So, looking at what we have here, I don't need to increase the heat of my actual generator, but I will want to turn on some heaters there and there, there and there. And my steelworks are fine. They're a little chilly, so some might catch colds, but we're doing okay. Do I want to set up the medical outpost to run a heater? Nah, I think we're good. Alright, so those will burn some additional coal, but they'll keep things warmer, so I don't get people very ill.
Let's off to work.
So, I've got a scout waiting. Can go on to Snowcliff. I just sent him to the ruins of Winterhome because it'd be quicker to get him all the way across the map before sending him on to Snowcliff. My other one isn't far out. I need this road built so I can, send out a team. So I need 10 available workers in order to create another outpost team. Those are engineers. Yeah, so I can put some engineers in here and then create an outpost team. I think I want to start bringing in steel, because I think steel, like I said, I think steel is one of my hardest resources to get. There was something else I wanted to build too, wasn't there? But I needed steel for it. What did I want to build? I'm trying to remember. Was it, a coal mine, that's what I wanted. I wanted to throw in another coal mine here. I don't know if I have... Well, I think I have enough engineers free to work it. Yep. So I think eventually it's gonna be more efficient to put some steam hubs closer to where these places, to these places of work, but I'm fine for now. And I believe those heaters will only run while people are in them, so I don't even need to worry about turning them on and off. Scouts reach the abandoned sawmill. Indeed, it is a sawmill. If it hasn't been used in a very long time, everything is covered in ice. There was probably an outpost here years ago. Now there's nothing left of it but this frozen sawmill, so I'll take the resources, and I'm gonna start heading back this direction. And I can probably pick up this one too, and start bringing these resources in that I've got them collecting. Alright, flying hunters are researched, and that's good, because I'll need to upgrade my hunter shacks. I think the next thing I want to do is get to my next level of technology. So I'm nearly able to patrol. Sir, a child came to the guard station and gave the guardsmen a stuffed toy dog, telling them that they should take it with them when they walk the streets at night. It seems people appreciate those who work hard to protect law and order in our city. Things are going pretty well. Scouts have reached Snowcliff. The hole in the snow cliff leads to a small chamber. Someone lives here, but the lonely human figure we saw from afar has disappeared. It might be the sole survivor of Winterhome. Explore. The man we've seen from afar was nowhere to be found. Searching his burrow, we found the diary of a scientist who fled. An army captain appointed himself We found the diary of a scientist who fled Winterhome. After the starving city fell into chaos, its leader, an army captain, appointed himself an absolute ruler. He tried to impose order using force. Plenty of people, disgruntled, deserted the city, and most of the others rebelled against him. Shrouded Cave, freshwater spring sites discovered, and I'll take the resources, which among other things is another steam core, and steam cores are always useful. 8 hours, yeah, so I'll keep exploring that direction. I'm getting close to running out of storage for food, so time to build me another storage facility or resource depot. And I think I want to build some flying hunters hangars. So this I can just upgrade my existing hunters. And I'm out of metal, so this is one reason
Workday end. It's time for rest.
Not sure why this is. Do I have that many sick people that this is only at 20%? I've got 4 sick people. I don't know what's going on there, but I am going to send out a patrol, which will lower discontent, raise hope. Another scout has reached its destination, so it reached the stone ship. Distinct spot in the Frostland, we can use it as a waypoint for further exploration. Nothing to do here. Carry on, so just, yeah, nothing was discovered there. I'm going to go on to the research station. My outpost team is nearly there. So I have my first flying hunter, which will get me more food. Freshwater springs. Several pools are kept from freezing by a hot spring deep underground. Patches of hardy lichens cling to the bare rock or at their edges. It looks like a good place for a hideout. Explore. Near the freshwater springs, we meet some refugees from Winterhome. They are a sorry sight and seem to be completely unmoved by the fate of their city. Asked what kept them from starving, they look away, then mumble something about eating lichens. Yeah, they ate some of the dead, didn't they? So I can escort them, I can leave them to their fate, I can send them to the city, but some of them might die. I will escort them, and that way my scout is also bringing back the supplies he's collected so far. So just to double check, bringing back 29 survivors. So 29, yeah, so I'll need to build 3 houses. And it is time to build me a second steam hub. And I'm nearly able to enact a new law. So I'm just looking, yeah, so I'm going to continue this road around, and I want to build a steam hub in a position. I am going to need 20 metal. Should have that pretty quick. steam hub. And I can see its radius compared to other things. So I think, yeah, right about there gives me maximum coverage. Yeah, there won't cover there, yeah. Alright, so that should do it. I could actually technically move this one hub out just a little bit, but if things get too much colder, I'll build a hub in this work district. How am I doing on coal, by the way? Still doing fine. I can put some engineers and workers in there. Alright, and keep mining more coal. I've got an event. Another theft. Send guards to catch them. I'm just about ready to get a prison built. One of our people died. Guards failed. Alright, so what happened? One of our guardsmen was beaten to death while chasing Londoners. We caught one of the thieves, but he's not the murderer. What should we do with him? Let him go, he isn't the murderer. I'll have a prison here soon. So that's unfortunate that I lost someone. I should have been a little more cautious. Purpose, we need a prison. I should have gotten the prison done sooner.
Listen, everyone. New law is signed.
One of our people died, sickness. We need a way to dispose of the body. So I will need a cemetery or corpse disposal here, but I needed the prison first, which will require 40 metal. Yep, so I think we're well on our way to having no Londoners left here. Oh, someone's waiting. So I'm going to build an outpost here to deliver steel to the city on a daily basis.
No time to waste. We've got work to do.
Alright, mechanic, so I did the next level of research. I don't have any temperature changes coming up too quickly, it doesn't look like. So, I don't want improved heaters yet either. I could do generator efficiency, and I need to go one more. I'm going to do a factory because that way I can start making automatons. Yeah, I'll do a factory. Where's my prison? Yeah, I'll put it out here next to the propaganda building. What's going on here? Sir, our guards report that a man is giving an impassioned speech to a small crowd, accusing you of scheming to enslave us all. Our captain is trying to keep you content, ignorant, and under control. Remember the new poor law? The workhouses, that's how we live now. We're supposed to work and be quiet, but it's not too late. I'll let discontent rise. Yep, so Oh, discontent is getting slightly up there. I do need to think about that. So I think building a cemetery will help with that when I have a chance. Okay, technology tree. Do I want to resource? I'll do coal mines, because I'm collecting plenty of wood for now. But our need for coal is going to keep increasing as it gets colder. And I'm going to need more workers to staff these buildings. Alright, I've got... Scouts have reached the research station and factory researched. So scouts, what are you doing here? The door of the research station has been bashed in. There are signs of fighting inside, broken furniture, damaged scientific instruments, and spatters of blood. Yeah, so I'll explore. The last discovery. Inside the ransacked station, we found Tesla's audio diary. A voice speaks. All the observed changes, like suns dimming, volcanic ash, could not have caused such cooling. But what if the huge quake of 1887 in Patagonia was an asteroid strike? There's shouting, crashes, then silence. Numerous tracks lead from the door towards the mountains. So was there someone in here? I will take the resources, and I'm gonna follow that and continue in that direction. I just want to see how much longer before I can patrol and do propaganda.
Rest time. Work is done for the day.
Let him speak. So... Yep, so Londoners are gonna grow again. Chase the speaker away, I think. And I need to staff the prison. So I really do need some more workers here. How much is it to build hunters' shacks? Or blind hunters? 40. So I need a lot more because I want to keep some metal on hand too. I don't know if I'm gonna do a roundup. I don't think that's necessary, but a patrol is definitely necessary. And what's going on here? Scout reached more survivors. Awesome. We climbed up to the cave. A lone stone wall stands across its entrance. Behind it we can see several men. As we approach the cave, its inhabitants pull out rifles and take positions behind the wall, barring the entrance. They are in bad shape, weak from malnourishment and illness. I'm going to try to reason with them. Hopefully this won't destroy the scouting units. Seeing that we have no ill intentions, the Americans told us how they dealt justice to the inventor after expelling him from his city. We buried Tesla's battered body in the cave and are heading home with these poor wretches in tow. Alright, so bringing more survivors, which is just what I need, but also opened up 2 more locations to explore. Yep. Okay, scouts, perfect. So I've got more workers. So I'm gonna take this engineer off. I'm gonna put him on. Gonna put another engineer here. I'm not gonna make anything in the factory just yet, so I can pull those off. I'm going to go through anywhere I can salvage engineers. Yep, alright. So discontent is a little up, but hope is fine. Sir, the thief you let walk free has approached us with some of his friends. They told us who killed the guard and returned some of the supplies. This tragedy has opened our eyes, they say. We were stupid. All this talk about choosing our own way, what has it gained? A man's dead. We're done with the Londoners for good. I'm glad to hear that. Oh, I've got a scout waiting. So I am going to send him... I'm going to send him out this direction. Because, like I said, I think the storm comes from this direction, so I'll leave these for later. So I'm gonna research before I actually build any automatons. I'll bring the cost down. Good, I'm back down to 11 Londoners. Patrol is still not reset. Propaganda bulletin is still not reset. I am getting a decent amount of... Oh, I should turn on a heater there. Yep, I am getting a decent amount of sick people in. Technology tree, so... Yeah, I'm going to streamline automatons. And I want to build hunters' hangars. And I know I'm using a decent amount of steel doing that. Alright, then I want engineers to build me 1 automaton. What's going on here? An indignant woman. Sir, our guards have reported this woman for attacking them on patrol. She was cursing them and hitting them with her fist when they brought her in. I would have come by myself, the woman says. These swine have been pestering me day in, day out, and I'm sick of it. They say they need to check if everything's in order, but it's just an excuse for them to make advances. So punish her, reprimand the guards. I'll reprimand the guards. Getting plenty of food in now. Alright, I've got a new automaton. I'm going to put it on steel. And now, no matter what, I don't need to worry about running heaters at the steel. Because I've got automatons working there. And that frees up more men.
Rest time. Work is done for the day.
There's something here. I should have another... right there. Going to get an engineer back, put a worker over here. I need to do some math on how many steam cores I need for buildings before I build too many automatons. I think I'm going to increase my generator efficiency. Yeah. I built the wrong thing there. I wanted not a gathering post, I wanted a resource depot. Am I able to patrol again? Not quite. How about propaganda? Not quite. Patrol. Yeah, I'm bringing in plenty of extra coal. So this will be a food. Not, I'll do that. Okay, Book of Laws. Adaption. Cemetery. I don't believe the cemetery needs to be warm, so I'll throw it all the way out here. So food-wise, I'm bringing in 400 raw food a day. Boom. Alright, more people. So first, where do I want to send those scouts? I think he'll be able to cover the bases there. So, I don't think there's too much to discover in that direction. So, I'll send him out this direction. I know there's going to be some more things to discover once a certain event happens. But I think as far as this goes, one scout should be able to cover all of these before he can even get all the way over there. So I may not need a third scout at all. And I think we're just about done with Londoners. My hope is maximum. Oh, I need houses. Yep. Propaganda. Gonna be a while before I can patrol again. Suddenly I have more metal than I could hope for. So, first thing I'm gonna do is, yeah, I think I'll upgrade to some steam coal mines. Alright, my scout arrived. Gonna throw him over there. My sickness is outpacing my medical, and that could very easily be because of my colder workplaces, but we'll see about that. I'll risk building another automaton. And then I also want to put in more, I want to upgrade more hunters. Alright.
Come, lads. We must work harder.
Should I put in another medical center? I think I will. I'm doing actually surprisingly well on wood. So another resource depot for wood. Seven Londoners left, 3 days to go. It is coming down to the wire a little bit. Let me staff up this medical post. What's going on here? Sir, there's been a terrible accident in one of our industrial facilities and almost an entire team of workers has been killed. Should we cover it up and tell people that they went on an urgent expedition? No, tell the truth. Yeah, so that's unfortunate, but you can't do much about those random events. People have reached the ruined warehouse. Explore. With moderate effort, we are able to remove the crates containing supplies from under the snow. We'll put them to good use in our city. Take the resources. Automaton is nearly built. Generator efficiency up. So then, I don't want to go power up just yet. Resources. I think the steam wall drill. Or coal mining optimization. Actually, let me upgrade. Yeah, let me upgrade the resource depot. Alright, so I should have plenty of workers right now. So, what's the next thing I want to do? Well, I want to put an automaton here. And because I'm putting an automaton there, I don't need heaters. So I actually have a decent number of employees right now. Yeah, so that's a steam, they're all steam coal mines now. And actually, I don't think I can keep it chilly. So, here comes my other automaton. So I want to wind up putting an automaton in all of my resource gathering here. So my wood is full, so I'm gonna do that. Yep. Oh, Allah. Purpose. I don't want to do that. That. What about adaption? What's going on here? I'm going to do prosthetics.
Hear me, hear me. New law in the city.
And prosthetics use steel. I'm gonna have a base supply of 10 on hand. I've still got plenty of steam cores, so I think another automaton would be good. Oh, no. After I'm done making prosthetics, another automaton would be good. Alright, how's he doing? Alright, what do we got going on here? Explore. Carry on. Yeah, so there's literally nothing else to do down here, so might as well send him back to the city. We'll be back soonish. I need more storage depots. Just no. Scout waiting. Okay, you can go this way. So I should have 30 beds, so I shouldn't have to worry too much about sickness right now. Oh, we are coming up on a 20-degree drop in temperature, so I definitely want to upgrade my generator next then. Maybe I shouldn't have put it off quite so long. Only 4 Londoners left. I mean, I do have at least one level of generator I can increase. Okay, so over here, I want coal. I want wood. And I want to store food. And I think I should build one for raw food as well. Just so I know my hunters have enough space to bring in their food.
Come, lads. We must work harder.
They're still making prosthesis. Is it worth it to build another factory? Yeah, I think I'm gonna build a second factory. It uses another steam core though. Yeah, maybe not. Okay, so yeah. Scouts have reached the children's hideout. This cave is a hideout from some children who were evacuated from Winterhome. There are no adult survivors here. We should talk to the kids and take them to our city. We talked to the children in the hideout. They said that one night their teachers and some hunters took them out from Winterhome on a secret adventures. Teachers told them they're going to stay here for a while. When the food ran low, their guardians went back to get some more and didn't return. It seems these kids were evacuated in time before things in their city got really ugly. Scouts will set out towards our city and bring the children quickly and safely with them. Yeah, so I'm going to escort the kids back. Yep. I am going to put this down to 1, and then when that's done, I'm going to build an automaton. Technology tree, heating. I don't need overdrive yet. I'm going to go to generator power couplings. And then after that, I think I want to unlock the final level of research. This one I wanted to store raw food in. So I think that's plenty of space for raw food. Okay, automatons, let's make an automaton. Alright, generator power upgrade. I'm gonna keep it. Yep, I'm gonna keep it on its level for now, because it's still heating everything fine. And I'm keeping up with sickness. Technology tree. I did say I want to go to the... I did say I want to go to the next level. Alright, yeah. New automaton has been built. I'm gonna put the automaton over here. So this should not, yeah, I shouldn't need a heater at all. Automaton. So my wall drills and this coal mine need automatons. Yeah, let's go ahead and get those going. think I may build another hunters. Blackmail. Our propaganda center is reporting that a valuable former is using her position to blackmail people. We've received many useful tips from her since she signed the Pledge of Loyalty, but it turns out she's been choosing whom to report and whom to leave alone depending on favors. Several others have started to do the same as well. Strike them from the list. Yep. We don't want that nonsense going on. I'm hoping that I will have gotten rid of all the Londoners here, so I actually need 3 more houses probably. Catching up on sickness. I think I'm gonna build more hunters' hangars. Always need more food, and especially when it gets really cold, the food buildings don't work. All right, perfect. I'm gonna send you out. So there's nothing we haven't explored yet, but there will be some points of interest that come up once some events happen. More coal. Only one Londoner left. Let's keep hope high. Yep. Do I want to send him out this way? Just in case? Yeah, why not? Just in case there's 2 areas to explore. All right.
Order, people. Let's march to work.
Cool. So that's my maximum number of workers right now. Yeah, so coal and coal. All right. New automaton has been built. Gonna put it there. Put it there. Yeah, put it there. All right, so then I want to put it into my... I want to go into my wall drills. I'm going to do improved heaters, just because I think I'm going to need them over here. Fundamental research. Sir, an engineer is asking for a day off to study an automaton closely. Yep, carry on with the project. I've got plenty of engineers. Basically, he'll be able to make automatons more efficient. I think at some point I'm going to need to actually let him use an automaton and take it out of commission for a bit. Book of Laws. Triage, what's that do? No, I don't need to sign triage. I think I'm gonna do fighting arena.
Listen, everyone. New law is signed.
New automaton built. I'm gonna throw it into here.
Rest time. Work is done for the day.
So I have 1 day, 10 hours to get rid of my last Londoner. So I think we can call that mission a success. Scout arrived. Go to the Frozen Grove. It says people abandoned the Londoners, but it says I've still got one. Alright, so we just hit what I was worried about. A 2-degree drop in temperature. Am I gonna go up to full 3? Yep. Not 2, 40 degree, or a 20 degree drop in temperature. Alright, I'm gonna have this scout hold up. There we go.
No time to waste. We've got work to do.
I'm gonna pull everyone off of here. I should have an automaton here soon. And turn off the heater. This one is an automaton, so no heater necessary. No heater necessary here, because this should be an automaton. Yep. I will need to... do those. So I think it is time to build me a steam hub around these buildings. Yeah, I think right there is fine. So I'm not staffing this just because the heater can't keep it warm enough. And now I researched improved heaters. Yeah, so it's chilly now with a double heater on. Yep, and doesn't even matter because I got another automaton. Alright, tech tree. Generator efficiency. Automaton integration. Yeah. I want to rely heavily on automatons. Poking around the trees marked with crosses, we found shallow graves under each of them. The dead bodies lack most of the bigger muscles, and some of the bones bear signs of a cutting tool. The corpses have been obviously stripped of edible parts. Now we know what kept the survivors by the freshwater springs from starving. We'll leave graves intact, but we can cut trees for wood, take resources. And that is everything, so I guess both scouts can just come straight back to the city. Yep, no worries there. Now that it's cold enough that there might be amputations, I definitely want to have a stockpile of prosthesis, so I'll do 8 more. Yep. Okay, yeah, so we're good here without heaters. These 2 buildings are good, even. Yeah, they're all the way. What's this? Test subject. Yeah, give him an automaton. And so that's going to take an automaton out for 24 hours, but that's okay. Oh yeah, so that's the automaton he took, that's fine. I'm not gonna send someone to work that mine, I'll just let the automaton handle itself. How am I doing on... how am I doing on keeping hope high? So I don't have any patrols. I don't have any engineers. I mean, I don't have any propaganda. So I think I'm doing okay. I'm keeping everybody warm or their workplaces staffed with automatons. Yeah. Faster outpost teams. I've really got this city moving. There are some challenges that are going to be coming. But I think I've just about solved the Londoners issue. I think there's a bug where maybe the last one didn't decide to leave. didn't decide to abandon the Londoners, but he might right now. I am getting a lot of sick people, but I think that's... I think I've got everything at a decent level where they shouldn't be getting sick. I think it's maybe this fighting arena. Because that fighting arena is cold. Yeah, if they'd left, they would have died, but we all stayed together. We are united again. No more division. We are one society. No matter what the cost, we couldn't let the Londoners leave. We did the right thing. Yep, so the Londoners have been brought back into the fold. Nobody wants to leave the city anymore. We've won a hard-fought victory over those who tried to tear us apart. The tragedy of Winterhome crushed our hope. Fear led some people to pursue mad schemes. We couldn't let them die in the frozen wasteland. We did what was necessary to keep all of us together. Together, we're stronger. Alright, so now that that's going on, I'm actually going to put longer shifts on my research. Try to get more research knocked out now that I'm not worried about discontent and hope for the time being. I can introduce a new law. What if I do a public house? Hope will rise slightly.
A new law has passed.
And it doesn't have a range, but it does kind of... It does need to be in a heater area. I want to put it somewhere. Yeah, I'll try to put it in here. Yep. I need to put it somewhere where it gets heat. And this area, I actually want to set. I meant to set this to. I want the extended hours. Or does the prison... Is the prison 24 hours? Oh no, I didn't think about that. Does the prison need 24-hour heating? Let's see how it goes.
Come, lads.
Alright, so I have a public house. Alright, let me check in on my economy. I could probably still be doing better with food. I'm doing fine on automatons right now, so I don't think I need any right away. So I'm good there. I do want to build more hunter shacks. Keep food flowing. The other thing I'm wondering is, do I need to keep these heated even though the hunters are going out each night? I wonder if that's why I'm getting sick people in. I don't think I've ever heated them in the past, so I'm not going to worry about it, because I mean, it's just a launching point, so it's not like they're in there. Yep, I brought my scouts in, but I don't have anything to explore right now. Additional scouts, I could do that. Could upgrade. Let's go automatic prototyping. I think I need to get my resource upgrades though. What's going on here? We will use 1 steam core. The efficiency of automatons will rise by 5%. Discontent will rise slightly. I'm going to give this guy a steam core. I'm going to sacrifice a steam core for more efficient automatons. And does that mean I have my... No, I don't have my automaton back quite yet. Okay. Boom. So now all of my resources are staffed with automatons. Yeah, even with the generator running at level 3, I'm still have quite excess of coal. But now that I've solved the Londoners issue, I think I'm going to stop there for today. Thank you so much for watching this. I appreciate it. If you could leave a like, comment, and subscribe, do all the YouTube things to tell the algorithm you like my content, and I will see you next time. Have a great day.